Have you ever dimmed your light or shrunk who you are to try and fit in, to try and make other people comfortable? There is a lie that so many of us have believed that if I stand out, I'll get kicked out. Meaning, if I'm too great, I somehow won't feel loved and I won't feel like I belong. I won't be accepted. And it has so many of us downplaying our strengths, hiding our wins and victories, especially girls and women, and just thinking if I stand out, I'll get kicked out. So I'm gonna play life small. I'm gonna call it being humble. I'm gonna call it being, like the right thing to do, when all it does is have you show up inauthentically, first of all, and it then gives that signal to other girls and women to shrink who they are too, right? Here's the thing, like so many of us learn this lie, if I stand out, I'll get kicked out. From the time we're little girls, we often learn to make decisions based on consensus. Like if I know what I want and I know what I want to say and how I feel, somehow that's not the acceptable thing to do. I've got to take a survey of all my friends around me, see how we all feel together about if we like this thing or don't like this thing. And then that turns into us as adults, not trusting ourselves, right? Feeling like, okay, I need to take a poll on how I feel. I need to see how all my friends feel about this thing, if I should stay in this relationship, if I should, wear this dress, if I should, all the things. And then we start learning, but when you have a gift and a strong, passionate feeling and an idea and a thought and a dress you love, you don't want to stand out if no one else loves it. You might get kicked out. Or if you have huge talents, maybe you had a huge victory or, whatever it might be, we learn if we stand out, we get kicked out, and it's a lie. It leads us to feeling like we are diminishing who we are to fit in. So we play life small, we shrink, we try to do things that make other people more comfortable. We downplay our talents and our gifts and our strengths. And then it looks like all the studies coming out, right? You look at some of the studies in the workplace where men are promoted on potential, women are only promoted based on past performance, right? We feel like we have to do things perfectly and accomplish it all perfectly for us to be enough. And then when we're really, really great, we dial it back because we don't want to make anyone else feel uncomfortable. And then here's the thing, y'all. Because we don't let others see our light shine, because we often don't even acknowledge our light shining, we somehow doubt it's that bright. Even in our soul, we know it is. We then arriving to this place one day in life where we all of a sudden feel invisible and like we're fully unseen and like we don't even see ourselves. Learning to embrace who you are, your strengths, your abilities, your big, bold, wild, amazing ideas, your talents, your gifts, your quirkiness, your style, all of it, even if it stands out. Learning to share it and express it as all of who you are is one of the most powerful things you can do. Because every time you show up in this world as who you authentically are, you are telling yourself you are worthy and enough just as you are. Every time you dim your light, you shrink who you are, you show up inauthentically, you are telling yourself you are unworthy of being all of who you are. This is huge because it impacts your self-worth, and your self-worth is the foundation to everything. Like in life, I say this all the time, we don't rise to what we believe is possible in our life, in our relationships, in our goals, in our dreams, in our ambitions, in our friendships. We don't rise to what we believe is possible. We fall to what we believe we're worthy of. So in the book Worthy, I go deep into all of the lies that we need to unlearn, the lies that lead to self-doubt that we need to unlearn. And one of those is if I stand out, I'll get kicked out. And it's how to unlearn the lie and actually build enough self-worth to step into who you truly are, say what you truly mean, and how you truly feel. And I just want to wrap up this video by saying that for you, if self-worth is something that, if you're always feeling like you're just not quite enough, That is a self-worth thing. You can build confidence, self-confidence all day long. That is how you see your skills and abilities as a person, but your self-worth is different. It's what you believe your value as a person is. And you can build all the confidence in the world and still never feel enough. Building self-worth is so critical. So that's why I wrote Worthy. And I just want to say that today I hope you take one step to stand out, to put your idea out there, to say what you really mean, to say how you really feel. If you know the answer, shout it out. If you want to wear the dress, wear the dress. If you want to crack the joke, even if no one else thinks it's funny but you, be fully funny you. Like all of it, right? Let your light shine so bright, and don't be worried it's going to get you kicked out because you stand out. Like when you let your light shine so bright, you are giving another person permission and an example of how they are worthy of letting their light shine fully. I want to read a quote, a famous quote from Marianne Williamson that I have in Worthy as well, that I think is so powerful today. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that was within us. It's not just within some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Today, let your light shine.